A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. In a shocking revelation, Amnesty International has released a report accusing Israel of committing genocide against the Palestinian population in the Gaza Strip amid the ongoing conflict with Hamas. The report, titled, "You Feel Like You Are Subhuman: Israel's Genocide Against Palestinians in Gaza," outlines a series of actions taken by the Israeli military that, according to Amnesty, meet the legal threshold for genocide as defined by the 1948 Genocide Convention. The organization claims that Israel has engaged in indiscriminate killings of civilians, has caused serious bodily or mental harm, and has deliberately inflicted conditions of life intended to bring about the physical destruction of the Palestinian people. Agnes Callamard, the Secretary General of Amnesty International, emphasized the urgency of the situation, stating, "Month after month, Israel has treated Palestinians in Gaza as a subhuman group unworthy of human rights and dignity." This report comes in the wake of the devastating war that began on October 7, 2023, when Hamas launched a surprise attack on Israel, killing approximately 1,200 individuals, most of whom were civilians. In response, Israel has conducted extensive military operations in Gaza, resulting in the deaths of more than 44,500 individuals, according to Gaza health officials. The humanitarian crisis in Gaza has reached alarming levels, with over 90% of the population displaced and living in dire conditions with limited access to food, water, and medical supplies. Amnesty's findings have sparked outrage and calls for accountability, not only directed at Israel but also at its allies, particularly the United States and Germany, for their continued military support. The report has also drawn attention from global leaders, including Pope Francis and Saudi Arabia's Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman, who have called for investigations into the allegations of genocide. In contrast, Israel has vehemently denied these claims, labeling them as anti-Semitic and asserting that its military operations are aimed solely at Hamas militants, not the civilian population. The Israeli government has stated that it adheres to international law and has taken measures to protect civilians, such as issuing evacuation orders prior to airstrikes. However, Amnesty International argues that these measures are insufficient and do not negate the actions taken that have led to widespread suffering and loss of life among Palestinians. The report highlights specific incidents, including airstrikes that resulted in the deaths of entire families, including children, and the destruction of vital infrastructure such as homes, hospitals, and water facilities. Amnesty International's research involved extensive witness interviews and the analysis of visual and digital evidence, including satellite imagery. The organization reviewed over 100 statements made by Israeli officials that it claims dehumanized Palestinians and justified violent actions against them. As the conflict continues, humanitarian organizations warn that the situation is deteriorating rapidly, with experts predicting famine and widespread disease as winter approaches. The international community is urged to take immediate action to address the humanitarian crisis and hold those responsible for violations of human rights accountable. Callamard concluded her statement with a call to action, urging the international community to recognize the gravity of the situation and to take steps to stop what she describes as a slow, calculated genocide against the Palestinian people. The report serves as a wake-up call, emphasizing the need for urgent intervention to prevent further loss of life and to provide humanitarian assistance to those in desperate need in Gaza. As the world watches, the question remains: will the international community respond to the dire warnings and take action to protect the rights and dignity of the Palestinian people? That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.